Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Matlock Messer Stadium here at Earlham College Saturday afternoon for the second game of our doubleheader between the Earlham Quakers and the Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers. This is an ACAC matchup. Rose-Hulman comes in at 10-3, but 0-3-1 in the ACAC. Sorry, 10-3, 3-1 in the ACAC play. And Earlham comes in 2-9-2, 1-3 in the ACAC play. Earlham coming off a victory on Wednesday's matchup versus Bluffton. They won that 1-0. And Rose-Hulman, we'll get that to you just a second. But again, Rose-Hulman, very good soccer team. Earlham coming off a win, so the momentum they have. So we will be expecting an exciting game between the two. Again, homecoming weekend for the Quakers, so the Earlham fan base is rocking, and the Quakers are not going to want to spoil their homecoming week. Rose-Hulman comes in second place in the ACAC 3-1, and Earlham comes in just second to last after their win against Bluffton. Rose-Hulman comes in off a win from Hanover. Actually, they lost against Hanover 2-1. So that is their loss in conference play. Earlham beat Bluffton 1-0 in their last game this past Wednesday. So that's going to bring us to a commercial break. When we come back, we will have the statistics for each team coming into the game and also the starting lineups for each team. So we'll be back in just a moment to give you that.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994. Today's game brought to you in part by Mancino's Pizza and Grinders. Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads every day. They serve great food priced for family budgets. Mancino's Italian bread and pizza dough are made from scratch every day, and the baking process may take a little more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1166 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com.
Welcome back to Matlock Messer Stadium here at Earlham College. We're going to give you the statistics for Rose-Hulman coming into today's matchup. In 13 games, they have scored 26 goals on 178 shots, a 146 shot percentage, averaging almost 14 shots a game, 91 shots on goal, 28 assists, 68 corner kicks. They're 1 of 2 on penalty kicks. Looking at conference, coming in 65 shots in 4 games, 12 goals, a 185 shot percentage, averaging nearly 17 shots a game, 36 shots on goal, 11 assists, 21 corner kicks, and 1 for 1 on penalty kicks. Looking at the starting lineups for the Fighting Engineers, we'll start off with the goalkeeper. Number 1, Pascal Schlee. Number 2, Sam Alvarez. Number 8, George Bolger. Number 9, Andy June. Number 10, Brevin Lacey. Number 14, Ryan Tarr. Number 18, Wyatt McKibben. Number 19, Eric Kirby. Number 20, Zach Bovalik. Number 24, Takezo Kelly. Tokazo Kelly, sorry about that. And number 27, A.J. Yilmaz. So that is the starting lineups for the Quakers. Looking at the freshman Yilmaz out of San Diego, California. The freshman last week won ACAC Player of the Week for his offensive performance. He had a 6-point week as Rose, when they defeated Mount St. Joe 3-0, he had the first 2 goals in that game. Then he had 2 assists in the Defiance win when they won 6-0. So those are the starting lineups for the Fighting Engineers. Taking a look at the Quakers, coming in 13 games, they have scored only 7 goals on 84 shots, a shooting percentage of .083. They're only averaging 6.5 shots a game, 30 shots on goal, 5 assists, 41 corner kicks, 22 yellow cards. In conference in 4 games, 26 shots, only 2 goals scored, a .077 shot percentage, averaging 6.5 shots, 10 shots on goal in conference, 2 assists, 12 corner kicks, and 8 yellow cards. And now looking at the starting lineups for Earlham, starting at goalkeeper, sophomore out of Kingsburg, California, number 1, Henry Wilds. A freshman out of Plainfield, Indiana, number 3, Patrick Elster. Sophomore out of Clevis, Ohio, number 4, Jake Pearson. A sophomore, number 8, Andrew Bellick out of Oxford, Ohio. Sophomore out of Pittsboro, Indiana, number 13, Garrett Shaw. Freshman out of West Valley City, Utah, number 14, Connor Kimball. Junior out of Cincinnati, Ohio, number 15, Jeffrey Dewyer. Freshman out of Durham, North Carolina, number 16, Caleb Wilgen. Number 21, Andrew Strozewski, sophomore out of Round Rock, Texas. Junior out of Cincinnati, Ohio, number 22, Drew Fitzgibbon. And number 31, Luke Caesar, freshman out of Kokomo, Indiana. So those are your starters for the Earlham Quakers. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will have the start of the matchup for you here on the Wesley Bay 12th Management Scoreboard. We will be right back.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back 'em better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft-Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond. After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com.
Hey, this is Steve, and out at Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto, in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf and I approve this message.
Hey, if you're looking for a great place to dine, how about Little Sheba's? Come join them in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue and grab one of their gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, and more in their smoke-free environment. You can get a 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. For more information about Little Sheba's, give them a call at 962-2999.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with the most comprehensive auto repair services that include general services, car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. Their goal is simple: to offer the best services available at affordable prices to get you back on the road in no time. For a high-performance vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, give them a call at 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Welcome back to Matlock Messer Stadium here at Earlham College. Saturday afternoon, game 2 of the doubleheader getting ready to start. Earlham and the Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology Fighting Engineers setting to get the game underway. Earlham will start off the game with possession as number 21, Stroszewski, will start the game off for the Quakers. And the game is underway. Back to Wilgen. He will pass it back to his teammate Pearson. Quakers coming in not averaging a lot of shots on goal. So we'll see how they're able to put pressure on the Fighting Engineers. Rose-Hulman coming in averaging nearly 17 shots a game. But Bluffton came in on Wednesday against the Quakers, averaging nearly the same amount of shots, and the Quakers held them off to way less than their average. And the Quakers took advantage of a great opportunity and were able to get the win against Bluffton. So we'll see how they're able to do that. Rose-Hulman, a very good team coming in, again 10-3. They're in second place in the ACAC. ACAC takes the top 4 teams to go to the conference tournament. Earlham coming off a win, so they got momentum. Got a nice crowd in hand today. Homecoming weekend. A lot of alumni checking out how Coach Gustine is doing in his first season with the soccer program. Rose-Hulman with possession at midfield. Pearson and number 9, Andy June. And a foot race, ball kicked out of bounds off of June. First goal kick for the game coming up for Henry Wilds. Wilds, a sophomore out of Kingsburg, California. .43:08 remaining in the first half. Wilds kick off the head of number 18, Wyatt McKibben. Shaw passes it out, but it goes off of Bolger's foot, and he'll pass it back to his defenders. Out to number 20, Zach Bolovic. Up to number 28, AJ Gilmaz. Bavovic. Entering the 18, number 24, Takezo Kelly, but kicked out by Luke Caesar. All the way back to the goalkeeper, Pascal Schlee. Up to number 18, Wyatt McKibben. No Quaker on the Engineer side of the field. Out of bounds off of the Engineers. A throw-in coming up for the Quakers. Shaw will throw it in for Earlham. Off the head of Kimball, but right to Kelly. Yilmaz takes the shot, and it goes just far left of the goal, and it goes out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for Wild. Yilmaz's shot goes a few inches to the left. Second goal kick for Wilds. 41:05 remaining in the first half. Short kick from Wilds goes off the head of McKibben. Actually, that was Lacey. Possession battle. Yilmaz comes away with it for the Fighting Engineers, but nice defensive play from Strozewski. But out to Bolger. Deep in the corner, kicked out of bounds by Shaw. Our first corner kick of the game coming to the Fighting Engineers. Number 10, Brevin Lacey will have the corner kick for the Engineers. Kicked out of bounds off of the Engineers. Kicked out by Jeffrey Dewyer. Once again, no Quaker on the side of Rose Hulman. Off the head of Caesar, goes out of bounds. A throw-in for the Engineers coming up. What up? Yeah, I just took it off. Goal kick from Wilds. Holman defenders off to number 18, McKibben. He'll pass it up to number 20, Bavolik. Bavolik dribbling for the Engineers. Back to Lacey. Yeah, so. Throw in from the Quakers. Rose Holman spending a lot of time on the Quaker side of the field. Kicked out by Fitzgibbon. Back to McKibben. 37-40 remaining in the first half. Rose Holman, again, spending a lot of time on the Quaker side of the field. Out of bounds off the Quaker, so a corner kick coming up for Rose Holman. Lacey will have the corner kick. Actually, that is Wyatt McKibben, the corner kick for. Goes over the goal, out of bounds, and a goal kick coming up for the Quakers. A few corner kicks from the Engineers. Haven't been able to capitalize on it. Right to number 9, June. Pass off to Lacey. Approaching the 18. Lacey going to June, but kicked out by Shaw. A few bodies hit the floor. Goes off the head of Caesar. Falls right in front of Fitzgibbon. He'll kick it out, but it falls right to Lacey. Bavolik dribbling. Pass out to Bulger. Kirby dribbling in the corner. It goes off of Elster, and it goes out of bounds. Another corner kick coming up for the Quakers. Sorry, coming up for the Engineers. Looks like number 19, Eric Kirby, will have the corner kick once again for the Engineers, but we have an injury timeout. Garrett Shaw, went down on the previous play. It looks like he's grabbing his head, so he's being checked out by the athletic trainer. And substitution coming in for Shaw will be number 19, Ethan Getman. So the corner kick for Rose Holman. Kirby off the head of Lacey. Bulger out to Kirby. 35.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Bulger's pass up ahead off the head of June. And Wilds will make the grab in front of the goal for the Quakers. Off the head of number 14, Tar. On the Rose Holman side of the field, Getman to Wilgen. Off of Fitzgibbon. Goes out of bounds, a throw in for the Engineers. Bavolik throws it back to McKibben. Passes it up to Tar. For those watching, give you updates on the ACAC. If you want to follow the stats, go to goearlham.com for the live stats throughout the game. Wilgen dribbling for the Quakers, looking for Kimball, but it goes right to McKibben for the Fighting Engineers. And Earlham hasn't been near Rose Holman's goalkeeper. Haven't been able to put much pressure on him. We'll give you updates and scores throughout the rest of the ACAC. Bulger passes up to Kirby. Yilmaz will go back to Kirby. 33-30 remaining in the first half. The pass over to Bavolik. Out of bounds, off of the Quakers. A corner kick coming up for Rose Hulman. Rose Hulman has had 2 or 3 corner kicks already to start off the half. Number 19, Eric Kirby, will have the corner kick for just outside the 18. Ball drops in the 18 off the head of Kimball. Kicked out by Bellick. But the shot from number 28, Yilmaz, goes far left and out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for Wilds. Wilds goal kick off of Lacey. Bounce right off of Bellick. Approaching the 18, McKibben will kick it out. Kimball trying to chase it down. Bolger dribbling for the Engineers. Lacey will pass it up to Bavolik. Approaching the 18. June. This pass deflects off of Dewyer. Deep in the corner, kicked out of bounds by Getman. Throw in for Rose coming up. 30 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first half. Yilmaz's pass off the head of Caesar. Caesar will kick it out of the 18. It will roll out of bounds. A throw in for Rose Hulman coming up. Bavolik will pass out to Bolger. Over to Kirby. Defense for the Quakers has done a solid job so far. Ball kicked out of bounds. Will be a throw-in for the Quakers. Off of Strozewski. Dewyer will kick it away from the 18. It will sail out of bounds, so another throw-in coming up for Rose. Back at the midfield line, McKibben, Quaker near him. He'll pass over to Bavolik. Yilmaz pass to Kelly, just outside of the 18. Bellick will kick it away from the 18 out to Strozewski, but it bounces off Bavolik. Kicked out by Caesar. McKibben will pass over to Tar, but once again, the Quakers don't have anybody near the midfield line to put any kind of pressure on the Rose Hulman defenders. 28:45 remaining in the first half. pass over to Kirby from number 2, Alvarez. And the shot from Kelly gets by Wilds, and it goes into the goal for Rose Holman. They get on the board first. A nice execution on offense from Rose Holman. Again, the goal from number 24, Kelly, as Rose Holman leads 1-0 with 28:35 remaining in the first half of play. Tokazo Kelly gets Rose Holman on the board first. So now we have seen in the past, and I have said it in the past, when a team spends majority of the time on the opponent's side of the field and they're getting shots off at the goalkeeper, the success, that other team has a higher form of success. And again, Earlham's not getting a lot of pressure on the Rose Holman's defenders. But now with them being down 1-0, we'll see if the sense of urgency picks up a little bit for the Quakers. Caesar dribbling near the midfield line. The pass up ahead to Kimball, but McKibben comes up with it for Rose Holman. The pass up ahead looking for June, and ends up rolling out of bounds. And a goal kick coming up for the Quakers. Henry Wilds will have the goal kick. Kimball and Lacey end up crashing into each other. The foul called against Kimball. Free kick coming up for Rose. Actually, it wasn't a foul. It was just out of bounds, so the throw-in for Rose happened. Boger up to Yilmaz. Yilmaz pass up ahead off of Kelly. Kelly gets by Caesar, and the pass goes across the field. Ran down by Getman. And it goes out of bounds. A throw-in for the Quakers. 26-25 remaining in the first half. Kicked out by Elster. Bavolik will pass across to Tar near the midfield line. Pass up to Yilmaz. We'll pass it back to Lacey. Tar dribbling. Up to Alvarez. Once again at the ball at the midfield line, and the Quaker is not near it. Seems they're staying back on the defensive side. No whistle on the play as June goes down. Up to Strozewski. Bellick running for the Quakers. He's in a foot race between him and Tar near the 18. Tar ends up beating him to the ball, and he will pass out of the 18 right to Fitzgibbon. But Bolger cuts in front of Fitzgibbon's pass. And Rose Holman will pass back to Schlee. Schlee out to Bavolik. Bavolik will pass back to Tar. Under 25 in the first half. Rose Holman with the 1-0 lead off the goal from Kelly. Tar up to Lacey. Lacey dribbling deep in the Quaker territory. Looking for Kelly on the pass up ahead. Kelly saves it from going out of bounds. Up to June. Kicked out by Caesar. Corner kick coming up for Rose Hulman. And number 19, Eric Kirby, will have the corner kick for Rose Hulman. Kirby's corner kick off the head of Bellick. The header from Lacey goes out of bounds. A throw in for Earlham coming up. Kimball is able to get it away from Yilmaz. Out to Dewyer. Giving you some more stats on Rose Hulman. Their leading scorer this year has been number 14, Ryan Tarr, with 5 goals on the year. But Rose Hulman scoring is spread out. Multiple players with 2, multiple players with 3. So a lot of even scoring coming from Rose Hulman. Caesar up ahead trying to hit Wilgen, but Bavolik is there for the Rose Hulman defense. Pass back to Wilds, the goalkeeper. Wilds kick will bounce on the Rose Hulman side of the field off the head of Alvarez. Bellick's pass up far ahead just goes deep into Rose Hulman territory, and then will go out of bounds. A throw-in coming up for the Engineers. Pass up ahead to Kirby. Kirby dribbling past the midfield line. Pass back to Tarr. Lacey dribbling. The pass to Bavolik. And his pass will be caught by Wilds. Nice grab by Earlham goalkeeper. .21:09 remaining in the first half. Taking a look at the live stats, Earlham has yet to get a shot off in this game. Rose Hulman has 2, and one of their shots was a goal by Kelly. Wilgen pass to the middle to Dewyer. Jeffrey Dewyer goes across field to Elster. The shot from Getman sails far left, and it will go out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for Rose Hulman. Substitution for the Quakers. Garrett Shaw will check back in for Getman. Glad to see he's okay. McKibben will pass it up ahead to Bavolik. Rose Hulman looking to add on to their lead. Bolger at midfield. Again, not a lot of pressure being put on by the Quakers. A lot of control has gone to Rose Hulman as they have spent majority of this half on the Quakers side of the field. Wilgen up to Kimball. Alvarez finds Yilmaz. Passes it up to June, and the shot from Alvarez is caught by Wilds. Nice save by the Earlham goalkeeper. Wild's kick goes high, will bounce just at behind the midfield line. Schlee will pass it up to Kirby. Alvarez will pass back to Bolger. 18:50 remaining in the first half. Foul called on the play against Kimball. Free kick coming up for Rose Holman. Number 20, Zach Bavolik, will have the free kick for, actually it will be number 19, Eric Kirby. He'll have the free kick for Rose Holman. We'll see if he decides to try to pass it to one of his teammates or take the shot. Looks like he's setting up for a pass. Free kick from Kirby. His pass right in front of Kelly. Kelly trying to get by Shaw. No whistle on the play. Lacey shot goes off of Shaw, back to Kirby. Kirby finds Lacey. Lacey shot off of Elster and kicked out of the 18 by the Quakers. It will sail out of bounds. Kirby up to Alvarez. Tar will pass across field to Bavolik. Bavolik's pass off the head of Alvarez. Right in front of June. June will pass out to Kirby. Off of Lacey, and it will go out of bounds. A goal kick coming up for the Quakers. Lacey tried to head it into the goal, but it sailed far left. And the substitution for the Quakers is number 2, Chima Nduku, will come in for Connor Kimball. Yilmaz runs down possession. Just outside the 18. Whistle called against Caesar. He did not agree with the call. Ball will be about a foot just outside of the 18. So we'll see if Rose Holman can take advantage of the free kick. 16:15 remaining in the first half. McKibben's shot goes just high on the left side of the goal and out of bounds. So a goal kick coming up for the Quakers. McKibben did miss that shot by much. Wilds will have the goal kick. Off of Dewyer, still on the Quaker side of the field. June up ahead to Kelly. Kelly's shot sails just far left and out of bounds. Once again, goal kick coming up for Wilds. Rose Holman getting a nice amount of shots on Wilds. Goal kick from Wilds off the head of Lacey, but he went over Jeffrey Dewyer, so the foul goes against Lacey, and a free kick near the midfield line coming up for the Quakers. Bellick's kick goes right into the hands of Schlee. Nice grab from the Engineers goalkeeper. Wilgen a little slow to get up as he ended up running into Schlee as he caught it. And Wilgen trying to run off. He was limping a little bit. Bolger up to Lacey, just past the midfield line. Lacey's pass to Bolger, dribbling off of Yilmaz, approaching the 18. Kicked out by Shaw, but ran down by Kirby. And Wilgen is down. And I don't know if his ankle is the one that's bothering him. But it looks like he's grabbing his knee. Ball sails out of bounds, and now we will have an injury timeout as the athletic trainer will run onto the field and check on Wilgen with 13:23 remaining in the first half. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have the first half will resume play on the Wesley Bay 12 Management Scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with the most comprehensive auto repair services that include general services, car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. Their goal is simple: to offer the best services available at affordable prices to get you back on the road in no time. For a high-performance vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, give them a call at 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Welcome back to Matlock Messer Stadium. Wilgen was able to walk off the field under his own power with the limp, like I said, grabbing his knee. In for Wilgen is number 23, Jack Johnson. Wilds will have the goal kick off of Bolger. Fight for possession between multiple Quakers and Engineers. Kelly up ahead to Bavolik. Yilmaz passes back to Lacey. Lacey trying to find June. Ends up colliding with Wilds, and the foul will go against June. And a free kick coming up for the Quakers. 12:40 remaining in the first half. So Wilds will have the free kick. Giving you an update what's going on in the rest of the ACAC. Inside the 18, Kelly's pass kicked out by Caesar. Corner kick coming up for Rose Hulman. And the rest of the games going on in the ACAC. Transylvania Defiance tied 0-0 with 31 in the first half. Mount St. Joe trails Manchester 1-0 with 27:43 remaining in the first half. And Hanover leads Bluffton 1-0 with 26 remaining in the first half. Corner kick sails across the field, ran down by Fitzgibbon as he lets it go out of bounds. So a goal kick coming up for the Quakers. Once again, Henry Wilds will have the goal kick. Couple of substitutions for Rose Holman as number 4, Matt Fix, comes in for number 9, Andy June. Yilmaz will also take a seat as number 25, Luke McCullough, will come in. Bolger dribbling for the Engineers. Pass up ahead to Kirby. 10 minutes remaining in this first half. McKibben will pass to Bavolik. Back out to McKibben. Once again, at the midfield line, no Quaker near him. Rose Holman nearing the 18. The pass up ahead to Kirby. The shot from McCullough deflected off of Caesar. Out to Bolger. He will pass it out to Tar. Lacey dribbling. Just outside the 18. The shot from Lacey is scooped up by Wild. Nice save from the goalkeeper. That last shot from Lacey. Looking at the live stats. 7 shots now for Rose Holman. 4 shots on goal. Only 1 shot for Earlham, and they have not got a shot on goal yet. Whistle blown against Rose Holman. Free kick coming up for the Quakers. See if the Quakers, again, coming in averaging 6.5 shots a game. They've only scored 2 goals in conference play and 7 overall. And scoring has been their biggest challenge of the season. So we'll see if they can take advantage of opportunities that will present themselves in the game. Off the head of Fix. And Bolger will head it away from the 18. Elster and Alvarez chase it down. Kicked out of bounds by Elster. Throw-in for Rose Holman coming up. Tar will pass it up ahead to Lacey. And Lacey dribbling without much pressure being applied to him. Rose Holman back on the Quaker side of the field. The pass up ahead to Kirby. 8 minutes remaining in this first half. Back out to Tar. And Earlham taking more of a defensive approach. Stroszewski will pass back to Shaw. Up ahead, trying to find Nduku off the head of Tar. Falls in front of Bellick. Off of Tar. And Tar will pass it up to Bavolik. Out to McKibben. The Quakers again looking for their first shot on goal for the game. The pass up ahead to Fix. Nice pass from Kirby. Goes out of bounds off of the Quakers. A throw in for Rose Holman coming up. Kirby will throw it in for the Engineers. McCullough will pass back to Kirby. Kicked out by Fitzgibbon. Ran down by Nduku. And it goes out of bounds off of the Quakers. Throw in for Rose Holman coming up. Pass up to Lacey. Near the midfield circle. Back to Tar. 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Bellick up to Strozewski. Goes out of bounds off of Rose-Hulman, and a throw-in coming up for the Quakers. Elster will throw it in for Earlham. Off of Bellick. McCullough will pass it up ahead to Alvarez. Rose-Hulman on the Quaker side of the field. Bolger looking for Kirby. But off the head of Pearson. And the whistle blown going against the Fighting Engineers. A free kick coming up for the Quakers. Pearson will kick it for Earlham. Actually, he will leave it for his goalkeeper, Henry Wild. Under 5 minutes in the first half. The kick from Wild. It's on Rose-Hulman's side of the field. Back to his defenders. Near their 18, but no Quaker near McKibben, and he'll pass it off to Bavolik. Bolger now dribbles onto the Quaker side of the field. McKibben will give it to Lacey. Lacey with room to dribble. Up to Fix. Finds Kelly outside the 18. The shot from Kelly sails far right. And it will go out of bounds. A goal kick coming up for Henry Wilds. Under 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Wilds kick. Bounces just past midfield. Kelly dribbling for the Engineers, approaching the 18. McCullough will pass it off to Fix. Fix's pass goes off the head of Shaw. And Bolger will chase it down. Kirby's pass off the head of Kelly. Oh, foul called against the Quakers. Now the question is, was it inside the box or outside? It looks like the referee says it was just outside of the 18. So it's a free kick for Rose-Hulman. McKibben took the last shot with the free kick. The ball is placed a foot outside of the 18. So I can imagine Rose-Hulman will take the shot. McKibben took it last time. We'll see if he takes it this time for the free kick. And he will. McKibben's shot goes off the top crossbar and into the goal for the Fighting Engineers. A break for Rose-Hulman as they now take a 2-0 lead over the Quakers with 2:23 remaining in the first half. McKibben's shot bounced off the top of the crossbar and it rolled into the net. Tough break for Earlham as they now trail 2-0. They still have an entire half left, so the game is not over by a long shot. But they're going to have to find a way to get some shots off at Schlee. Substitution, Drew Fitzgibbon will come out, and number 7, Ben Stos-Tesver, will come in. What's up? Oh, yeah. Out to Shaw. Under 2.5 minutes remaining. Rose-Hulman leads 2-0. Bolger passes back to Lacey. We're at 2 minutes in the first half. Fixed back to Bolger, approaching the 18. The pass will sail out of bounds off of Rose Hulman, and a goal kick coming up for Wilds. .130 remaining in the first half. Bellick's pass up ahead, ran down by Tar, and he'll let it roll out of bounds. Throw in for Rose Holman, out to McKibben. Bavolic up ahead to Kelly. See if Rose Holman tries to get one more goal in with the 1 minute remaining. McKibben out to Tar. Dewyer will pass back to Elster. Tesver. His pass right in front of Bavolic. McCullough has room to dribble. Finds Alvarez. Back to Bolger. Under 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Out to Kirby on the far right side. Kirby's pass off of Elster. Jack Johnson heads it away from the 18. Approaching 10 seconds. Bavolic lines it up. His pass will sail out of bounds, and that's going to run out the clock for the first half. So at the end of the first half, Rose Holman leads Earlham 2-0. 15 minutes on the clock before the second half continues. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will go over the first half stats, and we'll see what kind of adjustments that Coach Gustine will make for the Quakers. So Earlham trails 2-0 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, and we'll be back.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with the most comprehensive auto repair services that include general services, car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. Their goal is simple: to offer the best services available at affordable prices to get you back on the road in no time. For a high-performance vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, give them a call at 7.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back 'em better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023.
Looking for the home of your dreams? This spacious property offers over 4,600 square feet of living space, featuring 5 bedrooms, with 3 full and 1 half bathroom. This property is currently listed for under $270,000. For more information or to schedule a showing, please contact the listing team.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Ho, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
As Earlhamites, when we set our minds to do something, we see it through.
Because when we strive to do what's right,
we believe ways will open for us.
It's why we design inclusive playgrounds and innovative transportation solutions.
Why we work to solve water crises and pioneer new technology.
Why we commit to bridging gaps and exploring the unexpected.
It's why we stay curious.
Why we insist on better answers.
Because at Earlham,
we don't see the world as a project. We see it as our purpose.
And we recognize our own potential in making this earth more beautiful,
more just,
and more peaceful for everyone.
Earlham College.
Always moving forward.
Is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft-Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond. After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com.
Hey, this is Steve, and out at Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
Hey, if you're looking for a great place to dine, how about Little Sheba's? Come join them in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue and grab one of their gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, and more in their smoke-free environment. You can get a 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. For more information about Little Sheba's, give them a call at 962-2999. Today's game brought to you in part by Mancino's Pizza and Grinders. Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads every day. They serve great food priced for family budgets. Mancino's Italian bread and pizza dough are made from scratch every day, and the baking process may take a little more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1166 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com. New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of this serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation, and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-09.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with the most comprehensive auto repair services that include general services, car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. Their goal is simple: to offer the best services available at affordable prices to get you back on the road in no time. For a high-performance vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, give them a call at 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top-flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
Welcome back to Matlock Messer Stadium. Set to get the second half underway between the Quakers and the Engineers. Earlham trailing 2-0 off goals from Kelly and McKibbin to give Rose-Hulman a 2-0 lead. Again, we'll see what kind of adjustments the Quakers made at halftime. Only one shot in the game. About to go over the first half statistics. Rose-Hulman with 8 shots, 4 shots on goal, 5 corner kicks. Earlham with only 1 shot, no shot on goal, 2 saves. So Earlham's going to have to find a way to get some pressure, some offensive pressure on the Rose-Hulman defenders. Rose-Hulman will start the half off with possession of the ball. Earlham starts it off, or Rose-Hulman starts it off. Lacey over to Kirby. Tar will pass it to McKibbin. And so far, Earlham been more of a defensive presence than offensive. And only 1 shot, but no shots on goal. But like I said before, have to find a way in the second half to get some shots on Schlieb. Kicked away by Fitzgibbon, but it was out of bounds. And a throw-in coming up for Rose-Hulman. Bolger dribbling overhead to Kirby. Approaching the 25, McCullough. They'll pass it back to Bolger. Whistle blown. Call going against Rose-Hulman. Free kick coming up for the Quakers. Wilds will have the free kick for the Quakers. Pearson's pass deflected off of Rose inside the 18, kicked out of bounds though by Bellick. And a corner kick coming up for Rose-Hulman. Corner kick for Rose. Corner kick from Kirby. Off of Bellick. And the shot from McKibbin. But it bounces in front of McCullough and kicked out by Elster. Off the head of Tar. Still near the 18. McKibbin has possession. Kicked away by Shaw. Out to Kirby. And the shot from Kirby is caught by Wild. So the save by the Earlham goalkeeper. Bavolik up to Lacey. Cross to Kirby. Now Rose Holman on the Quakers side of the ball. Into the game for the first time. Number 16, Chris Fusaro. Off of Caesar. Ball goes out of bounds off of Rose Holman. Throw in from the Quakers. Caesar will throw it in. Off of Wilgen. Rose Holman once again comes up with it. Kirby will pass back to Tar. Fitzgibbon now dribbling for the Quakers. Up ahead, gets by Nduku and kicked away by Ryan Tar. Fusaro will pass it back to Kirby. Bavolik up. Back to Lacey. Rose Holman on the move. The pass up ahead to Fusaro, just inside the 18. His pass goes off of Shaw, out of bounds, so a corner kick coming up for Rose Holman. Kirby will have the corner kick once again for Rose Holman. Kirby's corner kick out to Bolger and kicked away by Earlham. Fusaro's kick will be caught by Wilds. The shot from Fusaro. 16. Wilds kick off the head of Nduku. Caesar will pass across to Shaw. 39 minutes remaining in the game. And Earlham trails 2-0. Have to find some way to get some goals. Jeffrey Dewey's pass off of Fitzgibbon goes off the head of McKibben. Out of bounds off of Earlham, and a goal kick coming up for Schlee. Schlee passes it out to Kirby. Jeffrey Dewey now dribbling for the Quakers. Just gets past Nduku. Fitzgibbon will give it back to Chima Nduku. Up ahead trying to find Wilgen. Out of bounds. And it looks like a foul was called on Rose Holman. So a free kick coming up for the Quakers in the corner. It's almost like a corner kick, just a foot or two closer. 37:30 remaining. Garrett Shaw will have the free kick. Shaw's kick off of Bavolik and kicked out by McCullough. So a throw in for the Quakers coming up. Caesar will throw it in for Earlham. Out of bounds once again. Another throw in for Earlham. Throwing from Caesar. Off the head of McCullough. Foul called against the Quakers. A free kick coming up for Rose Hulman. Back out to Tar on the Rose Hulman side of the field. Volik now with possession. Back up to Bolger. The midfield line, Kirby dribbles for Rose Hulman. Over to Fix. Fix's pass. And actually, before he was able to get the pass off, it sailed out of bounds, so a goal kick for Wilds coming up. Wild kick. Bounces just near midfield line. Bolger comes up with it. Foul called on Dewyer. Another free kick for Rose Hulman coming up. Kirby will have the free kick for the Fighting Engineers. .34:30 remaining in the second half. Off the head of Tar, but it goes over the goal and out of bounds. So a goal kick coming up for the Quakers. Wilds will have another goal kick. Off the head of Lacey. Pearson passes it up to Wilgen. Ball kicked out of bounds off of Earlham. Throw in for Rose Hulman. Pass up ahead to McCullough. Out of bounds. Engineers throw in. Ball's on the Quaker side of the field. Passed out to Bolger. Over to Kirby. Chima and Dooku now dribbling for the Quakers near the midfield line. Trying to get by Lacey. Lacey comes away with possession. And he'll pass back to his defender, McKibben. Bolger now dribbling onto the Quakers side of the field. Up ahead to Bavolik, entering the 18. He'll line up the shot. His shot goes far right and out of bounds. So a goal kick coming up for Wilds. Good look by Bavolik. Just sails a little too far to the right. And it prevents Rose Hulman from going up 3-0. Off the head of Wilgen, but bounces right in front of Kirby. Rose Holman with possession, back to Kirby. At the midfield line, Bolger. Out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for the Quakers. 31-10 remaining in the second half. Wilds will have the goal kick. Off of Fix. Kicked out by Caesar. Trying to find Wilgen. Pass to Strozewski, kicked away by Lacey, up to Hendricks. Fix to McCullough, just outside the 18. Taken away by Pearson. Pearson dribbling up. But once again, the defenders from Rose Holman is able to keep it away from the Quakers. Bellick now dribbling, trying to get by Lacey. Couple of bodies dropped, no whistle on the play. Bellick kicks it away off the head of Wilgen, but it will go right to Bavolik as he lets it roll out of bounds. Engineers throwing. Bolger dribbling, finds Fix. Back to Bolger, approaching the 18. And the shot from number 16, Fusaro, sails far left of the goal and out of bounds. So a goal kick for the Quakers once again coming up. Substitution for each team. For the Quakers, number 23, Jack Johnson, coming in for Luke Caesar. And for Rose Holman, number 11, Tyler Foster comes in for number 8, George Bolger. Whistle blown against the Engineers. So a free kick coming up for the Quakers. Garrett Shaw on the Rose Holman side of the field. That pass to Wilgen. Kicked away by Tar, out to Strozewski. Back at the midfield line, Bellick. Rose Holman on the move. Approaching the 18. The pass up ahead to Fix. And his pass just sails past Lacey. Hendricks pass kicked out by Pearson. It will go out of bounds. And a throw in for Earlham coming up. Pass out to McKibben, over to Kirby. The pass up to Fusaro. Tries to find McCullough, goes a little too far ahead, and Elster will pass it out off the head of Nduku, but rolls right to Tar, over to Kirby. 27 minutes remaining in this second half. Pass over to McKibbins. Saves it from rolling out of bounds. Up to Lacey. Lacey's pass up to Fusaro. Goes out of bounds, and a goal kick coming up for the Quakers. Update on the ACAC play. Hanover leads Bluffton 3-0. Just started the second half. Manchester leads Mount St. Joe 3-0. Started the second half. Transylvania Defiance tied 0-0 with 40 minutes remaining in that game. Fusaro dribbling for Rose. Pass off of Jeffrey Dewyer and kicked out by Shaw. Kirby's pass to Fusaro. And more like we saw in the first half, Rose Hulman spending a lot of time on the Quaker side of the field. And haven't seen the Quakers really put offensive pressure on Rose Hulman. Ryan Tarr, the pass up ahead to Fusaro. Kirby's pass to McCullough. Goes out of bounds. Another goal kick for Henry Wilds coming up. Substitution for the Quakers is, looks like number 7, Ben Stos-Tesver, comes in for Fitzgibbon. Another substitution will be number 19, Ethan Getman, as he will come in for Shaw. McCullough dribbling in the 18. He will have a clear shot. And his shot is scooped up by Henry Wilds. Nice save by Wilds. Wilds kick off the head of Hendricks. Foul called against the Quakers. Free kick coming up for the Engineers. Bavolik. His pass off the head of Fix. Sails out of bounds, and another goal kick for Wilds coming up. .23:15 remaining in the second half. The header from Hendricks goes out of bounds. A throw in for the Quakers. Midfield line. Foster will pass it up to Kirby. Lacey over to Kirby at the midfield line. Foster's pass to Fix. Wilgen will pass it back to his goalkeeper, Wilds. Off the head of Foster. Fusaro and Getman in a foot race. Ball goes out of bounds. And a throw-in coming up for the Engineers. In the 18, kicked out by Pearson, but right to Foster. Foster will pass back across the field to Bavolik. Kirby's pass to Fix off the head of Bellick. And Strozewski will head it out to 18, but it falls right back to Rose Holman. Foster will line up, and the shot is caught by Wilds. So a nice save from Wilds once again. .21 minutes remaining in the first half. Off of Johnson. Wilgen dribbling for the Quakers. Approaching the 18. Wilgen's shot will sail far right and go out of bounds. And a goal kick coming up for Rose Holman. .20 remaining in the second half. Ball on the Quaker side of the field. The pass back to Bellick goes out of bounds, and a throw-in coming up for the Engineers after a few substitutions. So McCullough will come out. Kirby will come out. And along with number 4, Matt Fix, he will come out. Number 17, Caleb Urban, will step into the matchup, along with number 29, Jared Blessum, and number 22, Travis Bednarek, is also into the matchup for Rose Holman. Ball was kicked out of bounds. A corner kick coming up for Rose Holman. Number 17, Caleb Urban, will have the corner kick honors for the Fighting Engineers. The corner kick goes off of Johnson. Still in the 18. Out of bounds off of Rose Holman, and a goal kick coming up for Wilds. Under 19 remaining in the second half. Wilds goal kick. Off the head of Foster. Tesver will pass it back to Elster. Out of bounds off of Holman. Quaker throw in. Foster dribbling for Rose. Up ahead to Fusaro. Back out to number 17, Urban. Blessum now will pass it back to Lacey. Taken away by Tesver. Up ahead to Nduku. No, the past couple of games, dudes have been slipping. The last game, dudes was falling left and right. Something wrong there. Foster dribbling for Rose. Gets by Johnson. Up ahead to Urban. Urban's pass. It's in the 18. Wilds comes out and grabs it. We do have a player down for the Quakers. as the pass looked like a shot went straight off his head, and he is down. Our athletic trainer is heading out to check on him. It looks like it's Pearson. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll see if he's all right. 16:56 remaining on the Wesley Bays Wealth Management scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with the most comprehensive auto repair services that include general services, car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. Their goal is simple: to offer the best services available at affordable prices to get you back on the road in no time. For a high-performance vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, give them a call at 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Welcome back to Matlock Messer Stadium, and turns out that was Elster who took a shot to the head, and he is walking off under his own power, which is a good sign to see. So we hope he is all right. It's again still checked out by our athletic trainer. So we will resume action. Looks like coming in for Elster will be number 18, Tato Tesoro. $16:56 remaining in the game. Earlham still trails 2-0. And we have resumed play. Lacey comes away with it. He'll pass it out to Urban. Urban up ahead to Fusaro. Kicked out by Blessum. Out of bounds off of the Quakers, throwing for the Engineers. Urban will throw it in. Ran down by Fusaro. The shot from number 20. The shot from 22. Actually, that is 26. Jaden Hendricks, as he gets the goal for Rose Hulman. And Rose Hulman now leads 3-0. Yes. Off the assist from number 16, Fusaro. Rolled right in front of Hendricks, and he got the perfect shot off on Wild. And now Rose Hulman Rose Hulman leads 3-0 with 16:04 remaining in the game. Off the head of Nduku. Nduku will pass it back to Tisolo. Back to Bellick. Tar will pass it up ahead to Blessum. Over to Bavolik. Approaching the 18, Fusaro. his pass. Back out to Lacey. Fusaro with the shot. It is sails over the goal. Out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for the Quakers. Substitutions for each team. Jack Johnson coming out of the game. Number 9, Ryoji Fuseji, sees his first action. Hendricks and Fusaro check out. Number 6, Colin Featherby, is in the matchup. And also number 13, Luke Doughty, is in the game for Rose Hulman as well. 13:45 remaining in the second half. Pearson will have the free kick for the Quakers. Pearson's kick over to Bellick. Bellick's pass will be caught by Schlee. So goalkeeper makes his first grab. Urban dribbling for Rose Holman. Pass up ahead off of the Quakers, goes out of bounds, throw in for Rose. Right in front of Urban. Deep in the corner. His pass right in front of number 22, Bednarik, but it goes high over the goal and out of bounds, and another goal kick for Wilds coming up for the Quakers. Looking at the live stats. Rose Holman has taken 17 shots, about their season average. Earlham has taken 2. 9 shots on goal. Earlham hasn't been able to get a shot on goal. And again, we said after the first goal was scored that they were going to have to find a way to get some shots on Slee. And Rose Holman has done a very good job of keeping Earlham away from getting shots on goal. 8 corner kicks for Rose. Out of bounds. Throw-in coming up for the Quakers. What were you saying? Out of bounds. Another corner kick coming up for Rose Holman. Number 20, Bolovic, will have it. He's just straightforward. He's a straightforward kind of dude. Yeah. Short. I mean, you can't blame him because how many people were laughing out of the film? Inside the 18, the shot blocked by Wilds. Nice save from Wilds off the shot from Blessum. Out to the midfield line. Blessum will pass it off to Foster. Lacey over to Bovolic. Kicked out by Pearson off of Wilgen. Tesfer will pass it back to Solo. Over to Bellick. Fuseji over to Strozewski. Out of bounds. Throw in coming up for Rose. Substitution for Rose Holman as number 20 Bavolik comes out. Looks like number 15 Andrew Edge seeing his first action in today's matchup. Dewyer will pass it over to Solo. Up ahead to Wilgen. Dewyer over to Wilgen. Back to Dewyer, over to Fuseji. The give and go did not work between Tesver and Fuseji. The pass from Tesver, caught by Schlee. Nice grab from the Engineers goalkeeper. We're at 8 minutes remaining in this second half. Foster dribbling for Rose. Over to Blessum. Featherby outside the 18. Back to Foster. Foster's got room. Tried to pass it up ahead to Bednarik. Shot from number 13, Luke Doughty, was caught by Wilds. Out of bounds. Throw in for the Quakers coming up. Featherby dribbling. Up ahead to Bednarik. But Bellick comes away with possession. Up ahead to Strozewski. Out of bounds off Earlham. Throw in for the Engineers. 6:50 remaining in the second half. Scooped up by Wilds off the shot from Featherby. As Jeffrey Dewyer is a little slow to get up. But Dewey's okay, shakes it off. And Wilds kick off of Getman, rolls to Urban. Foul on the play against Tisolo. Yeah, for sure. Free kick coming up for Rose. The free kick will come from Caleb Urban. Under 5.5 minutes remaining in this second half. Urban's pass off of Featherby. And a catch by Wilds. Nice grab by the goalkeeper. 5 minutes remaining in the second half. At the midfield line, the pass up ahead, looking for Blessum. And he beats Bellick to the ball. Gets by Bellick and ends up hitting it out of bounds, and a goal kick coming up for Earlham. Couple of substitutions. Couple of substitutions for Rose Holman. McKibben will come out. Number 3, Zachary Stolberg will check in. And Stroszewski comes out of the game for number... Stroszewski came out of the game for number... looks like 17. Ben Cadlick. Urban will have the free kick. The pass back at the midfield line. Lacey now dribbling for Rose Holman up ahead. In the 18, off of Tisolo, goes out of bounds. Corner kick coming up for Rose. And number 17, Urban, will have the corner kick for Rose Holman. Urban's corner kick off the chest of Dewyer. Right back to Urban, and then once again off the chest of Dewyer. Goes out of bounds, throw in for Rose Holman coming up. We are under 3 minutes remaining in this second half, under 3 minutes remaining. The throw in from number 15, Edge. Out of bounds. Another throw in for Rose Holman. Outside the 18. Out of bounds off of Rose, so another goal kick for Wilds coming up. 2:20 remaining in the matchup. And Rose Holman looking like they'll hold on to this game. They will improve to 11-3 on the season, 4-1 in the ACAC. Earlham will drop to 2-10-2, 1-4 in the ACAC. Ball bounces in front of Dewyer. Dewyer dribbling up ahead to Wilgen. Back to Dewyer. Dewey's pass off of Stolberg. Out to Tisolo. Over to Bellick. Bellick dribbling inside the 18. Bellick's pass sails across the field over to Tesver, back out to Tisolo. Tisolo over to Dewyer. Back to Bellick. Bellick's pass caught by Schlee. And 40 seconds remaining in this second half. Schlee will kick it out.
30 seconds remaining.
Blessum runs it down. Kicked out off the head of Wilgen. Urban will kick it out, and we are under 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is going to do it. Rose Holman will take the match 3-0 against the Quakers. Quakers again dropped to 2-10-2, 1-4 in the ACAC. Rose Holman improves to 11-3, 4-1 in the ACAC. Again, that is going to do it for us here. Next time the men's team will be at home will be a few games from now when they take off. They'll be at Anderson, then at Franklin. So the 30th of October versus Defiance, the next time the men's team will be at home. We'll be back here Wednesday when the women take on Anderson. That's going to do it for us here at Radio Troy, broadcasting on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. And we will wish you all a very good night.